We're going to get started with our first bout of the evening. It's an Elimination MMA bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division.
Fight fans, welcome to Sparta 101, dawn of a new era. With Todd Romero, I am JR Gordon. We'll be calling the action here for you tonight at the night card. We had a great afternoon event to kick things off. Tonight we have 6 MMA fights, 3 kickboxing bouts, 2 Muay Thai fights, and 1 title boxing match. Welcoming to the cage right now, Mr. Diego Gamez Ramos.
And yes, as you said, our boy Stewie up there having a hard time finding his microphone right there. Stewie, use the batteries. In sign language, he told me he's trying.
Doing his best.
Hey, listen, we had a great card this afternoon. Unbelievable card. I think it had just two or three finishes, but every single fight was electric. The matchups were incredible. Coach Vern Earwood doing a great job there. Tonight's card, every bit as good. More MMA. And the boxing fight that we do have on tap is unbelievable, JR. It's for a U.S. title.
Lots of good stuff in store for our fans this evening.
All right, we'll see if Stewie's getting dialed in.
Out of the red corner, Malachi Cook.
Mr. Gamez Ramos representing Genesis and Easton Training Center, and making his way to the cage right now from Cody, Wyoming. Mr. Malachi Cook, he represents Potter Self-Defense Training Academy.
Matter of fact, in the crowd tonight is Jake Ramos, head coach at Genesis Training Academy. Coaches the likes of Chris Camozzi, Grant Neal, many others at Genesis. Archie Colgan, who's rising meteorically, like you and I predicted he would.
All right, our tail of the tape here. Gamez Ramos, 19 years old, 5 feet 11 inches tall, 141 pounds, making his debut. Lists his style as standing, facing off against Mr. Malachi Cook from Cody, Wyoming. He's a 24-year-old, 5 foot 10 inch tall, 142 pounder. He has the experience advantage, shall we say, at 1-0. And just because it's only one fight, don't discount that advantage.
Yes.
Having been in there once, there's just not the first fight jitters. That can count for a lot.
You know what that strikes me as when I ask myself the question about how do you get the name Malachi up in Wyoming when your last name is Cook? That's the question that jumps to mind. I'm trying to remember one of the really young, thin Wyoming fighters that has been up for a while, and I'm trying to remember who. You know who I'm talking about?
I do. He's a special
lanky,
standout
yeah,
talent.
very little, very young, like 17 or 18. I'm wearing. Got to get an update on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first bout of the evening. This is an Elimination MMA bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue sports stable blue corner. He's a standing fighter making his debut, standing 5 foot 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 141 pounds with Genesis and Easton Training Center. From Denver, Colorado, Diego El Chorro Gamez Ramos. Fighting out of the Endurance General Contracting red corner. He's a mixed martial artist with a record of 1 win and no losses, standing 5 foot 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 142 pounds with Potter Self-Defense Academy. From Cody, Wyoming, Malachi Cook.
What did he say?
Malachi.
Butters, you were given instructions. I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Touch glove if you want. Back to your corners.
All right, Sparta 101 kicking off the new year.
Gamez's nickname is El Chato. El Chato.
Fight, are you ready?
Gamez Ramos
ready?
with the blue tape, Cook with the red tape.
El Charo with the blue tape. Leg kick.
Wow, these guys are fast.
Yeah, both going downstairs early. Oh, look at that takedown.
What a beautifully timed
nice
shot.
shot.
And Cook doing a good job wrapping up head control while he's trying to secure
Wow.
side control, and then immediately transitions to mount.
He's got that big, I think he's got that.
He's working a topside guillotine, but
guillotine.
Ramos, good job turning him.
Early on in the fight, you can do that when you got that energy. Great shoulder. Look at the pressure coming from the elbow on the lower jaw.
Cook doing, really great job with his pressure. Ramos trying to hip up.
Got to give it to Ramos getting out of it. He was in a real bad position for a minute.
See what Cook's trying to set up here. Ramos able to attain guard.
Oh,
Better position for Ramos.
yeah, Cook doing what he can and getting some strikes off. Not landing yet, but he's doing something with it.
Yeah, he's doing the right things from the top position, no doubt about that. Ramos trying to grab head control and shut down some of the mobility of Cook,
Wow,
but
Cook
Cook
hits-
getting off with hard
Yeah,
shots.
2 hard shots, rights landed. 3. And I think he's doing a beautiful job, Cook is, of combining what he's doing. The wrestling moves and the fighting and the punching and the striking. That's what you got to have.
Yeah, it's a really nice flow, transitions from, quote, style to style.
And right now, Cook is really dominating in the position he's taken in this fight. But you can see Gamez Ramos has been on bottom before. I mean, he knows how to fight from there, obviously.
Doing a good job wrapping up Cook now, shutting down some of the strikes. Cook able to extricate himself from it. Powers off with a couple more shots. Ramos doing what he can to try to unbalance him, but Cook just has a really solid base and strong balance.
Yeah, Cook is trying to unload some rights right now. There it is. There's a really good right hand. Boom, another one.
Oh, that was a hard
driving
shot.
it into the canvas, man.
Cook getting off with very effective ground and pound here.
I mean, that's what, when we're talking about going to work when you're on top, this is what we're talking about.
Exactly. Less than 30 seconds to go.
He's just putting on serious pressure. Boom. 3, 4.
Good, solid shots
Yeah.
to try to end the round here.
Well, there's a whiz banger to start. How about a little toughness shown by Diego Gamez Ramos, too? I mean, you got to be tough to endure that. Look at the replay here, and look at the control. Everything that he's doing on top, that Cook is doing is working, and he's making Gamez Ramos adjust, and every single time Cook has an answer for it. Seconds out, here we go, ready for the second round. First fight of an 11-fight card here. Sparta Sports Entertainment. Blue Sports Corner.
See if Cook tries to get this back to the ground as quickly as he did in round number 1. Certainly showed he can control position.
Yep. Taking his time a little bit, maybe a veteran move to see if Gamez Ramos will shoot out of desperation, maybe.
Ooh, hard clash
Oh.
to shins there. That just
Yeah.
basically comes down to who's tougher.
Ouch.
And I think Cook had a little stagger in his stance there afterwards. Good shot by Ramos there. Cook staggered for a second.
Yeah, knee up the middle by Ramos as well. Another good low kick. Ow. Another one.
Man, it's like he's
Oh, and then a big right hand.
been kicking
Oh,
telephone
and the
poles in
left
his
hand.
backyard.
Oh, man.
Hard exchange, and Ramos with a solid shot attempt. But man, Cook showing great hips. What a beautiful
Look at
sprawl
Cook
and back take.
spin around to get control, and then just starting landing shots, man.
Big punches, and we saw him land with very effective ground and pound, going under the armpits.
Cook's
Gamez
just,
Ramos
like,
was
nasty,
showing
bro.
that there was he took a shot to the back of the head there.
It's right in front of us right now.
Ramos trying to shut him down with head control again. Cook able to escape. Ramos looking to use the cage for a back roll.
Yeah, full mount, just pounding away, man. Cook's a little bit high right now. There's that great elbow positioning and just trying to pick his moment where to hit because
Yeah, really sort of just has a plethora of options from there.
I mean, oh! Those are big shots coming off the canvas, man.
Gamez Ramos covering up. Cook finding just
You gotta
little
answer
tiny
something.
openings.
Yeah. I mean, Cook is just finding a way to get it done.
Trying to get guard again is Gamez Ramos. Half guard,
tough kid.
but yeah.
Tough kid.
Cook just relentless with his topside pressure.
25 seconds left in this second round. And it's been all Cook so far.
Cook again postures up, body, head, head. Gamez Ramos looks to scramble. Cook flows with him very nicely. Good top control by Cook. Looks like we're going to take it into the third round.
Cook has done a great job now. Gamez Ramos has got to find a way to keep going. As the debut fight, this is a tough draw right here. Very tough draw. There we see the ring card girl in round number 3. Golden shorts. Wow, very impressive 2 rounds by Malachi Cook. Diego Gamez Ramos looking for some answers.
Yeah, Malachi just able to really control everything once it hits the ground.
Yeah, very strong ground and pound. Malachi with a nice shot. All right, Meg, check that. Ramos with a nice shot.
Gamez Ramos looks very composed still.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of pressure too. Nice sprawl.
Good deep
Good
sprawl.
sprawl. Get away and
see
throw
if
punches.
he decides to just, I was going to say, see if he decides to separate. Wow, Cook with the sit out.
Yeah, see, I would have gotten away
goodness.
from him and started punching.
What a move. And again, working
And
for the topside guillotine is Cook.
Yeah. And I would have bounced up JR to get back more where you're
Oh, that's tight.
in hand. Yeah, get tapped. That's it.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
Very nice positioning.
And a lesson for Diego Gamez Ramos. That's a lesson for him. You know, I mean, it is what it is. He had a wrong move in there. Instead of getting up and going where you could go striking, he kept it where it was kept on the ground, and he needed to stay up.
Yep, agreed.
Here's the
See it
replay here on
here.
Sparta Coffee Company. By the way, great coffee, unbelievable. There's see the sprawl. He's in good position here. He sprawled nicely. Guess what now? Get up and get away from him because you haven't had any luck wrestling. Get up and get away. But he doesn't do it. He spins around, gets himself in a worse position, and Cook just cranks down with that topside guillotine, cranks it on home, and he gets the tap out. That was tight as could be. Just look at the butterflies coming out from the shoulders. That was it.
Yep. Wow.
Couldn't do anything. Yep, there's the tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee called to stop this bout 50 seconds into the third round, declaring your winner with a guillotine choke, Malachi Cook!
Malachi Cook from Wyoming.